Your video might be ready, but the soundtrack still sounds generic. Well now, imagine an AI that watches your video, understands every scene, and creates music and effects perfectly synchronized. And it still leaves everything editable for you to tweak. Next, let's see how this wonder works. So, let's get to the video. Today, I'm going to show you AC Studio with the new Video Composer. A tool that basically does something that used to be time-consuming and technical, creating a custom soundtrack and sound design for your video. And here's an important point. This isn't just about generating a random song. The AI analyzes the video, understands cuts, movements, important moments, and creates a complete soundtrack already organized on a timeline. As if it were a professional audio editor. In other words, you don't just get a final file, you get editable layers, music, sound effects, ambience, voiceover, everything separated and adjustable. Well guys, today I want to share with you this tool here, which I found amazing, called AC Studio. I'll leave the link right here in the description of this video, because we can do a lot of cool things, including creating a soundtrack for a video without having to do absolutely anything, letting artificial intelligence handle all the creative work. To get started, just click on Get Started. Then it will ask you to sign up. Sign up on the platform. It can be with your Google email, it doesn't matter, and then you'll click Next. Once that's done, you'll download the app to your computer. It's available for Mac and Windows. Alright, once the installation is finished, this is the interface of AC Studio. To start using it, it's very simple. The first thing you need to do is choose the video that you want to bring into the tool. This is the video. It was not created by AI. I got it from Pexels, and it's a person here, riding a bike, doing tricks on a bike. There's no audio. What I'm going to do is take it to AC Studio. So for that, you just need to take the video and drag it here to the timeline. Alright, I already have my video here. Let's play it again. It's a file without audio. Everything's fine. I'll stop here, go back to the beginning, and here I have two options. I can generate music for my video or sound effects. Let's start with the music. And for that, the only thing you need to do is type your prompt here in this field. I wrote it in English, but you can write it in Portuguese. I'm asking here to generate a soundtrack based on the images that are in the video. Once that's done, just send it and see what happens here. The artificial intelligence will analyze my video and give me a complete soundtrack based on the images that were recorded here. Done. As soon as it finishes, it already adds the soundtrack here to my timeline. So here at the top, I have the video, and down here, my soundtrack. Let's listen and then... Pretty cool, right? So, it didn't just put a random song, it can actually understand exactly what's happening in my scene. If it's a faster scene, a slower one, if there are camera changes, if you have some transitions, so everything that's in the image, it captures the essence and turns it into the soundtrack. Now, if I want to add sound effects to my video, that's also super simple. The only thing I need to do is type my prompt here in the field, asking the artificial intelligence. Creating these sound effects for me is what I'm going to do now. Look how interesting. In real time, I can see it adding the sound effects here to my timeline. Done, it's finished. So, recapping here on the first line, I have the video right below. Here are the sound effects it just added. And lastly, my music. Let's listen to everything together. See? That's really interesting. And what's even cooler is that all these elements here are editable. So it's like you have a professional audio editor because everything is separated here into tracks. Then, if you want to edit any part, just click on it, double click like that. I can control the volume here. I can split into stems, meaning separating each instrument here. I can get the tempo of the song here, and I can also generate a vocal to MIDI here. Now, if you want to change any part here using artificial intelligence, you can do that too. Just select it, then you come here to the prompt field and ask for what you want. I thought the tire sound in this part here sounds more like a car tire, so I'm asking to change it to a bicycle tire. Let's see if it can do it. Done! It has already finished editing my sound effect. So before, I had an audio there that sounded like a car tire, and the idea was to change it to a bicycle tire. Let's see how it turned out. Much better, right? So you can play around with artificial intelligence if, for example, it generates a song or a sound effect that you didn't like. Just select it, then you come here to the prompt field and ask for what you want to change. Here, in this lower menu, we have other tools. So if I select my song here and click on Music Enhancer, I have the option here, time matching on or off, and I can also select the entire song. Once that's done, the artificial intelligence itself will understand what I have in my song and will try to improve it here. In more tools, I have the option here, Inspire Me, Voice Changer, Stem Separator, and Sound Effects. So, if I want to add anything here to my timeline, I just need to click. It will ask me to select the track where I want to, for example, apply my stem separator. Then you just click on Split, and the artificial intelligence itself will do this separation, removing the vocals, the instruments, and so on. Before I show you how to export this material, I want to show you another example, completely different. I'm going to start a new project here. I'll save this one. I'll upload a new video here. Done. I've already uploaded my video. Let's watch it. See that I have a battle here, a battle simulation without audio. I'll also ask it to create the music for me here. But now, instead of creating a soundtrack for my entire video, I'm going to do this with just part of my video simply by clicking here on my clip and dragging the mouse. So, I want to create music up to this part here. And why? This is cool because you can create different atmospheres depending on the length of your video, so you have full control over creating your soundtrack. I'm going to put my prompt here again, asking it to create music just for this segment and not for my entire finished video. Look how cool! It created a soundtrack exactly for that segment I chose. Let's listen. Cool, right? Now I'm going to ask it to add some sound effects and look how nice. It added the sound effects only to that segment I chose. Let's listen. Ele colocou até a torcida ali, né? A hora que mudou a câmera. Então isso é sensacional porque suddenly you have a video and want to add a soundtrack, but you don't want to keep searching the internet for files. So basically, you upload your material here and the artificial intelligence creates the soundtrack for you, and more than that, it also adds sound effects. All of this is editable. If you don't like something, you can ask the artificial intelligence to make changes, or you can come here and manually edit it on your timeline. Besides that, there are other interesting features here, like this one for example, adding a layer. I can choose if I want an instrumental layer, a track, drums, bass, guitar, and so on. I'll leave it as instrumental here, type in Epic Music, and ask it to generate. So, it will add another audio layer to the section I selected, but you can do this to your entire video if you want. In addition, you also have the option here to add AI instruments like violin, viola, cello, modern viola, trumpet, saxophone, and so on. If you want to add any instrument to your timeline, just click, then you'll select where you want to place the instrument. Then, to edit the MIDI file, just double-click. And then, when you come here, you can create your music using this instrument, in this case, my vintage viola. This is for those who understand music. The person adds the notes here, then listens. Obviously, this is for those who understand. But you can add an instrument, and from that instrument, you can build your music, build your melody. If you know what you're doing, unlike me, look, it finished adding my epic track. Let's listen to see if anything changed. Cool, right? It goes boom, 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 boom. So this feature is still in beta, but you can add new layers. So once you've finished editing your material here, everything's set. Now it's time to export, and for that, just click here on the Export Audio button. The only downside of this tool, at least for now, they've already promised that this will change soon, is that I can't export my edited video, I can only export the audio file.
Aí, para juntar tudo, eu vou precisar de um editor de vídeo.
Where I click on that video of mine, that material of mine that didn't have audio, and I'm going to combine it with this audio that was generated here inside Ace Studio. For now, you still can't export the complete material, so you have to export your audio file here. It can be WAV or MP3. Then you're going to take this material, put it in your video editor, which can be DaVinci, Resolve, CapCut, or any other you have at home, and then you'll synchronize it. You'll take the audio file that was generated here inside AC Studio and combine it with that video that didn't have good sound, right? So, if you create videos and still waste time searching for tracks or adjusting the sound manually, this here pretty much solves everything in a single workflow. I'll leave the link to Ace Studio here in the description so you can try out the Video Composer. Alright, see you next time. Bye bye.